a good time.
Okay. So speaking of hashtagging, I like to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to start off with the church announcements. This is my way of remembering all the plugs that I have to do. So we're going to start out with that. Y'all can follow me on Twitter. I'm at Turtleberry. Follow me on Facebook. Facebook.com/SweetTurtleberry. I put all my announcements and stuff up there. Turtleberrypress.com is my website. And I am currently working on a black and white coffee table book best described as poetic photography. And it's called More Than Words. And I'm working on that with Daniel Reed, the Girl Genius. We have a Facebook page, facebook.com/More Than Words Project. We are taking pictures of over 50 poets from DMV, Philly, and Richmond. It's awesome. They're concept photos and offstage photography. It's amazing. Go to the Facebook page. You'll see outtakes going up. We had an Indiegogo, and we are still raising money for what I like to call the poor poets trying to create an amazing book fund.
Yes.
So we have, yeah, that's the name of the fund. I just named it today. Real quick, I'm a photographer. I'm available for hire. I'm a fiction writer. I have books everywhere: Kindle, Nook, Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Y'all should actually go to Amazon and Barnes & Noble and type Turtleberry in. It's fun. I do it all the time. Makes me feel good about my life. Last announcement, when I say Turtleberry Press, I make books, so I help people get published. Shout out to Rebecca and Bria for allowing me to spotlight not knowing what the fuck is getting ready to come out my mouth. So, that being said, back to the show.
You got a feature coming out.
Oh, what did it? I'm sorry. I was going to throw that in now, in a minute. I was going to throw that in, but I'll throw it in now. I have a feature, this is my very first spotlight, y'all, so clap for that. Feature is February 25th in DC at the Louvre and Twist and Word spot Spoken World. I will be there. I will be featuring. I have more time to say more random shit out of my mouth. It's going to be awesome. You should be there. It's going to be great. You should totally be there. It's great. Okay, so here I go. Pause for a second. The hopeless romantic has been locked away in the attic of the shell, along with any fuck she may have given. And the role of Turtleberry is now being played by a much more jaded version of herself. Down with love. Yeah, I said it. Down with love. Down with the bullshit games people play. Down with the awkward feelings and behavior when you aren't sure if someone is feeling you. Down with not communicating your feelings. Down with being afraid you're going to lose this dumbass game called love. Down with assumptions. Down with thinking you found the one only to find out that they're still playing the field. Down with guys asking me why I'm still single. Because apparently I ask for too much. I mean, is a bit of communication every day too much to ask for? I mean, it's 2014. Text me, email me, tweet me, Facebook message me, direct IG me my own personal selfie, Skype me, ask me a question on Tumblr. Damn it, throw up the bat signal. Just fucking let me know you're breathing and that you still care. Seriously, is a little aggression too much to ask for? A little bit. Do I have to do everything?
Yes.
Do I have to step to you, ask you out on a date, and plan the whole damn thing myself? For all of that, I can find a cute little brown-skinned shorty with a nice booty for my damn self. Your drive is what attracts me to you. So bring it out for me. Come for me, baby. Trust me. I'm worth it. I'm just saying. I mean, if I was your girl, the things I do to you, anytime, any place, cause that's the way love goes. All right. Baby, I want to melt away in your arms because you give me butterflies. You should let me love you. Because tonight, I'm going to be the best you ever had. Yes. Sometimes, I'm goody-goody. Right now, I'm naughty naughty. Say yes or say no. Because I really need somebody. Tell me, are you that somebody? Hold up. Wait a minute. Who let that romantic love song loving bastard out of the attic? Damn it, I said down with love. Down with getting hurt because others don't want to meet you halfway. Down with looking pressed. Down with thirst. Down with being called a freak. Down with the embarrassingly awkward moments when you want to tell somebody you think they're cute or sexy or simply fucking awesome. Down with Valentine's Day because you couldn't communicate your feelings 364 other days of the year. Down with fear of romance. Down with your friends knowing more about your feelings for me than me. Down with the drama. Down with hurting someone because we've been hurt and can't figure out how not to. Down with love. Down with love. Yeah, I said it. Down with love. Dissociative identity disorder. Carrying the burden of multiple personalities, each with its own history, self-image, or lack thereof, and their own name. Like Angel. He would tell me that I have a beautifully sexual body. And at 14, I got up the nerve to ask what he meant. And he showed me how my body was unlike most women he knew, tracing his fingers across my breast, down my waist, resting his head on my belly, and moving his hand in between my thighs. That man, my stepfather. My only friend at the group home was a boy who I knew in my heart to be closeted with emotions he didn't know what to do with, other than the fear of showing them publicly. And I became his girlfriend, his protection, until he neglected to be mine, unable to stand up to boys who questioned him. If you don't fight back, then everything's okay, right? You see, 30 days was all I could spend trying to figure out if Angel was okay. And there's a debate as to if that question was ever answered. But Nicole wants to be heard. That bastard Jay lied to me. He lied to me when he didn't have to. Not like he was my boyfriend or anything, but he told me that she was a friend. Yet over drinks, I found out that she was more. As were several others I knew nothing of. Glad I didn't give him my virginity. Speaking of, it's funny how God chooses to do things. Here I am, with a fluttering in my belly from something larger than butterflies, with no clear direction. Here I am, with priceless, scattered guidance from a mother I lost while being blessed with a little sister who will be looking for that guidance from me. Here I am, with friends who are like family, disconnected from a best friend I acquired through sharing a crib. How innocent it is when children, but when adults. Here I am, trying not to end up nobody's somebody. You know, sometimes crazy hits you really hard in the back of the head, sending shockwaves down your spine, racing down your arm, and it comes screaming out of the pen, taking approximately 1,190 pages to clean up. Why deal with one personality at once when you can navigate 4? Introducing these women. Meet Bianca. On a beautiful spring day when I was 5, my mother's long blonde hair glowing in the sun, we met a very tall black man at the zoo entrance. I learned he was my dad, and I realized that I was black too. I was 10 when I came home to my mother lying on the kitchen floor, barely breathing. You see, she never actually let me see her drink. but I had seen her drunk many times before. This time, she didn't want to wake up. I was so afraid I was going to lose the one person who mattered most to me in the world. After a conversation with 911, the police, a social worker, a month with my father's family, and a simple discussion with my father, I was able to return to my mother. I was 14 when my mother, now strung out on drugs, dragged me out of our apartment down the street on a cool February night and pushed me over to Tony. Unable to give him the money she owed him, she gave him me. Because clearly, I was worth $300. Hi, Mina would like a bit of your attention. I won't take up too much of your time, but I find it ironic that my brothers, all significantly older than me, spent so much time preparing me for the tricks that men would attempt to play on me, but left me unaware of what to do when she got down on her knees and lifted my dress above mine. No one prepared me for how she could get me out of my panties and her head between my legs, causing feelings I didn't know existed in such a short amount of time. You see, I'm expected to marry a certain type of man, and that's what I need to do. It's what I have to do, right? Naomi would like a moment to have a conversation with God. Father, now I know I haven't been the most obedient of children. I often take the stereotypes of preachers' kids a bit to the extreme, and I don't exactly do what my parents or the Bible asks of me. So I moved in with this guy. And so we weren't married and sleeping together, and now I'm pregnant, and he doesn't want the baby, and now I'm without a place to stay, and I prayed to you for guidance and answer, some help. But Lord, did you really send me this tall, intelligent, about to be a lawyer, fine-ass man who knows I'm pregnant and still wants to marry me? This is a serious question, Jesus. Is this the devil or no? Hold up. Wait a motherfucking minute. Why the hell do I have to be last? I don't appreciate this. Since Turberberry gives no fucks, I will introduce myself. My name is Passion Marie. Yes, my first name is Passion. Yes, it's on my birth certificate. Yes, I live up to every bit of it. I'd love to tell you more about me, but see, you'll judge me, and that will piss me off. Because you haven't been through what I've been through. And granted, I know I am responsible for each of my actions, but you see, I was born into interesting circumstances. My life is nothing like yours. And I'm not going to share any more of it with you. You want to know more? Go see the lady in the back at the table with the books. Try not to get him to... See, I can't be me. I can't be Turtleberry because they're a part of me, taking over me, speaking for me, writing their own stories. And not just them. There's still Kayla, Deja, Sabria, Simone, Tony, Candy, Destiny, Tabby, Malia, and more. You see, they're driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to grind. Can't get them out of my head. Taking over my life. These girls are poison. Thank you.